Hello, my Wedding Pro friends. How are we? All right. So, this is our Weddingpreneurs Live. So, if you're new to my world, I am Carissa Cruzy, a wedding business strategist and content expert as well. And each week I do these Weddingpreneur Lives to bring you kind of quick 5 to 10 minute just micro lessons to help you make forward motion in your business. So the last 3 weeks, we have been talking about funnels, marketing funnels, and the 3 funnels that you need for your business. And we talked about that over the last 3 weeks. And so you've got your lead magnet, your nurture, or your lead magnet funnel, which is your lead generation funnel, your nurture funnel, which is your welcome sequence, and then your wow, get referred funnel, which is your client journey. So those are your 3 funnels. Go back and watch the previous weeks. You can see them on my YouTube channel under the live section or in my Facebook group. So look for those if you missed it. And I go into depth kind of on each one of those funnels and why you need them. So today, though, I'm giving you a bonus because also this week, if you have not saved your seat to the Wedding Summit, I'm actually a speaker at a summit this week, and my presentation topic was Hello Funnels and Automation. And so that's kind of what I based this whole month on, was funnels and automation. And I put together a stellar presentation because on the whole Hello Funnels and automation piece of it. And just because it is such a confusing topic for so many, but they're so important. And once you get them set up in your business, you will wish you had them set up years ago. Because once I finally had figured them out, sat down years ago to get a funnel put in place, I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. But they are confusing. So that's where I come in to help you figure out what it is you really need, what you don't need, and where to put your energy and effort. And so that is what I'm teaching inside that presentation. I actually take you deeper in that presentation into how to create your welcome sequence and what to put in those emails, stats and tracking, all of that good stuff. So today, though, I wanted to just kind of tell you about, do kind of a bonus session to the 3-part series and talk about the software to use for your funnel. So usually your CRM system, which Honeybook, Dubsado, 17 Hats, whatever it might be, Rock, Paper, Coin, they don't have the best email automation software that's integrated with the CRM. So I use Honeybook and Dubsado. I use both of those for both of my businesses. And I still use a separate email marketing system for my automations because I've found that there's just better tracking with an email marketing software. You can do tagging. There's just so many options to it that it's just better to have a separate software. So I get the question, what software do you recommend? So I recommend ActiveCampaign. There are others out there, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Flowdesk. There's several others out there, but ActiveCampaign is my favorite. That's the one I use. And one of the reasons I love it is because they have a option for, you only need the light version. And I'll put a link in this show notes here too as well, with a link that you can get a free trial to try it out. But it's only $15 a month if you pay monthly, because you only need the light version, and you would go to 500 contacts, not 1,000 contacts, because it automatically pops up at 1,000. So it's going to show like $30, I think, but move it to 500 contacts and then you'll see $15 a month. And then if you actually pay it for the year, it's only $9 a month. So it ends up being only $9 a month. So it's really affordable to be able to add on. And most of the time, you're not going to have more than 500 contacts unless you were doing wedding expos. Then you may go higher on that threshold. But for the most part, unless you're doing the wedding expo, you should only need the 500 contacts. And then you can move up and down in plans. So if you do a wedding expo and then you need to go up to like 1,000 or 2,000 leads or whatever it is because of the expos you did, you can always bring that back down. You can weave your list back through and go, okay, these brides, you know, their wedding date's too close. They're probably not going to book me. And so then you can remove those and bring your contacts back down to lower that monthly rate. So that's the one thing I love about it. I think Flowdesk, the last I looked, was like $38 a month. And I'm big on bringing you tools and software that are inexpensive as possible. So ActiveCampaign is the one that I recommend. Inside my courses and all of that stuff, I actually give you tutorials on how to use that. And the one thing I do love with ActiveCampaign as well is that I have built my own funnels and automations, right? That I can actually share my templates with you so that you can just easily pop them in, pop your own stuff in, and you are good to go. So it's less work for my students that join me on the journey of creating your funnels because I give you as much swipeable items as possible because I don't want to ever have you do more work than you need to do. So that is the software that I recommend and use. And so if you are looking for an email software, I highly recommend ActiveCampaign. Again, I'll put a link below. You can sign up for a trial and test it out. If you have questions on it, let me know. But it is my favorite software to use. And the learning curve is not very hard either. It's actually very kind of straightforward, which I love about that as well. So, all right. If you guys have questions on that, go ahead and let me know. But if you have not snagged your seat yet for the summit, I think you can still do that. So make sure I'll put the link to that as well so that you can make sure and save your seat and be able to watch those presentations. It is free. There is an upgrade version that you can do though to be able to get lifetime access to the recordings and all the presentations and all that stuff. So make sure and save your seat so that you can at least see my presentation on the Hello Funnels and automation because it will definitely help you in your business and understand more about funnels and why you need them. So, all right, that is it for today. And I will see you guys next week.